There we go. Now it's open. Okay. Strange. Let me make sure this is working. Give it a second. Is it? Okay, we've got audio. I don't know what happened. I made the mistake of installing a voice changer for VR chat, and then that must have messed with something. I'll have to figure it out later. But for now, I can just hear myself, but the stream should be good. So let's get into it. This is gonna mess with me. I hate it. Okay, this is fine. All right, where we leave off? I don't quite remember. We were doing arena stuff. Oh yeah, we got Brother Martin. Let's check. It's been a week. It's been a week since I played this. Yeah, okay. We're fighting in the arena, working on the Mages Guild. Or we like started it. I don't think we got any recommendations yet. All right, we'll head over to Wayne and Priory. We'll continue the main quest, and then I'm wanting to do some Knights of the Nine stuff. At least get that started. So might do that. I'm just feeling like doing Knights of the Nine today, because on my hello.
Help! You must help! They're killing everyone at Wayne on Priory.
No! Hold on, tell me what happened.
I don't know. I think they're right behind me. Prior Maberel is dead.
Nah, you got time.
I was in the sheepfold when they attacked. I heard the prior talking to someone. Looked around the corner to see who it was. They looked like travelers, ordinary. Suddenly weapons appeared in their hands, and they cut the prior down before he could move. They saw me watching, and I ran.
Dear God.
I don't know. In the chapel, praying, I think. You must help us.
I do not fear death.
Who are they? I could
You
use a
are
hand
weak,
here.
like the gods you pray to.
The door
You are
is
weak,
breaking!
like the gods you pray to.
You never take me down.
Do I have a repair hammer? I don't think I do. Wait, here we go. No, I don't. Let's see this.
Be glad you will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth. I do not fear death. The time of cleansing is almost here.
Take that!
You are weak, like the gods you pray to.
Go.
God's blood! They came out of nowhere!
Oh, no.
Have you seen Grandmaster Joffrey?
Nope.
Quick! He may need our help.
But
Your timing is excellent. I'll take the one on the right. Talos bless me. The dawn will be breaking.
Oh, Lord,
The training of thousands has passed through me.
Do your
Stand ready.
You are...
oh, look at that lighting. Beautiful.
You're back. Thank Talos. They attacked without warning. I was praying in the chapel when I heard Prior Maberel shout. I had just time to arm myself. The Amulet of Kings. I fear that was the target of this attack. I kept it in a secret room in Waynon House. We need to go see if it is safe. We'll go together.
Let me get this straight. You didn't keep it on.
Anytime now.
You didn't keep the amulet on you? I mean, if I was a secret Jedi, I would keep the MacGuffin on me, but, you know.
Let's hear it.
They've taken it! The Amulet of Kings is gone! The enemy
No!
has defeated us at every turn! So it has not all gone against us. Thank Talos for that. We gained Uriel's heir and lost the Amulet of Kings. Martin cannot stay here. We have driven them off, but they will be back once they learn of Martin's survival. Which they will. Nowhere is truly safe against the power arrayed against us, but we must play for time, at least. Cloud Ruler Temple, I think. The hidden fortress of the Blades in the mountains near Bruma. A few men can hold it against an army. We should leave at once. We should get moving. I won't rest easy until Martin is safe at Cloud Ruler Temple.
I'm going to stop in Coral, grab a repair hammer first, or maybe we'll just start Nets in the night with Joffrey and Martin following us. Because why not? Are they behind us? Oh, I thought they would be. R.I.P. Yep. Hold on, I think I can take his horse. Oh yes.
As a Blade, my place is at...
Assistance.
You may as well take Prior Maberel's horse from the stable. He won't have use for it any longer.
Yeah, it didn't look like it. I think his traveling days are done.
We should get moving. I won't rest easy until Martin is safe at Cloud Ruler Temple.
Anyways, now we have a horse. It's about the same as Skyrim. Except you can't attack on a horse, which is kind of...
It's you. Hi.
Hi. That'll be okay.
Hello.
Hi. Okay.
Hello, I'm Rashida, the smith.
Hi.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
I wouldn't call these fine. What's this? Modify armor and strength.
You gotta...
It's sad to see how cheap
Another.
things are in this
Be seeing you.
It's not really worth it. We'll fetch you a nice price, but not in this game. I don't know why they even exist, to be quite honest. There we go.
How are you?
Okay, let's go to Anvil. We're gonna go do Knights of the Nine. Because Crusader armor sounds pretty cool right now, and I haven't actually started that on my main save. Well, I've been on kind of a hiatus on my main save. I went back to Skyrim. I'm ashamed to admit. Did we go to Anvil? I'm not entirely sure. Yes, we did, because we did the Great Prince quest. I remember now. So I was gonna walk to it from Kavach if we didn't, but we did, so no need for the spectacle. Yes, lovely city, great city.
Anytime now.
are going to go have a chat with that raving preacher over this way, I think. Yes. Alright, it's Monday, the 19th. Got Monday off.
Heed it! Who will walk the pilgrim's way, as did the questing knights of old? Who will match the deeds of Sir Amiel and his companions when they smote the worm of Elendil to recover the cuirass of the Crusader? Oh my! To what do I owe this honor? I am but a humble prophet. What business do you have with me?
What happened in the chapel? What happened at the
This
chapel?
is only the beginning. Umaril has returned as foretold by Pelinal Whitestrake in his dying breath.
Umaril? Who's that? I know.
Umaril the Unfeathered, the sorcerer king of the Aelids, who ruled over this land for long ages before the rise of men. He was cast down by Pelinal Whitestrake, but Umaril's spirit survived, and now he has returned to seek vengeance upon the gods.
That is a fascinating story.
Do you understand nothing? The blood speaks. I can read the ancient runes if you cannot. As uibala, umarale el nada rakuva. In the Aeliad tongue, by the eternal power of Umaril, the mortal gods shall be cast down. A curse upon Umaril's ancient foes, and a threat.
So, how do we stop this guy?
Alas, Umaril cannot be stopped. Not without the aid of the gods, not without the Crusader's relics. Without a champion, the gods are powerless to act. But who among us is worthy to wield the divine Crusader's weaponry?
I don't know, man. Me, perhaps. Am I the grand champion? I forget.
You
The hero of Kavach.
would quest for the holy panoply of Pelinal Whitestrake? The legendary relics that have been sought by mighty warriors throughout the ages?
Yes,
Are
yes.
you a worthy knight?
No. Let's see. We could be humble. But... nah.
Well then, hail, hero of Kavach! Let me add one more voice to the never-ending chorus of praise. I'm sure one of your many devotees will be able to guide you on your way to find the Crusader's relics. Are you a worthy knight?
No, I have no claim to fame.
A humble heart is a good starting point. The gods will decide if you are worthy to seek the relics. The gods grant insight to those they deem worthy. Why and how they act is not predictable. What I can tell you is that, traditionally, knights who wish to quest for the relics would walk the pilgrim's way, travel to the way shrines of the 9 divines, pray to each of the gods in turn, and ask their favor upon your quest. If the gods deem you worthy, you will be granted a sign. Go forth with the 9's blessings. May the 8 and 1 guide your
Okay,
steps.
so we can listen to him yap.
I wouldn't go in there unless you have a strong stomach. We have
I
orders
go
to leave
where I
everything
please.
just the way it was until the investigation.
Don't worry, I'll touch
Farewell.
everything. little too excited about the communion. Here's these runes he was talking about.
Let's continue on to Cloud Ruler Temple.
Okay, so backstory time. Lore. So Umaril the Unfeathered is the...
What is it?
I believe he is...
Look well
Did you
upon
not?
this temple of
Hold on. Pilgrimage. Oh yeah, he gives us a map, doesn't he? Did he? Yes. Okay. This will be a traveling episode. We better get a move on. I've got a time limit. Good idea to start streaming with a time limit. I know. I'm smart. Anyways, this gives me plenty of time to explain the lore. So, Umaril the Unfeathered is the son of, I believe, an Auroran, which is a type of Daedra. Usually inhabits Meridia's realm. And it might have been a prince. I know it was an alien. I'm not sure if it was a prince, though. I'm not sure who the mother and who the father either, but, you know. We don't judge. Or body type 1 or body type 2. Anyways, so yes, he is the... That makes him kind of, think of him as a demigod. And so the aliens, I think I explained a bit in a previous stream. They are elves that worship both the Daedra and the Aedra. Oh, hi.
This is a holdup. Hand it over or die. We can play it that way if you...
Don't you fucking horse. No, why'd you get off the horse for this? Yeah, why would you try to rob 3 people? Whatever, not important. Anyways, where was I? Before I was so rudely interrupted. Yes, the aliens are elves that worship both the Daedra and the Aedra. And this lost them the favor of the Aedra, which is the Divines. So the Divines heard the prayer of Saint Alicia, who wasn't a saint at the time. She was just a slave, a human slave of the alien empire. Looks like a nice little knight temple or something. Anyways, she was a slave of the alien empire, and she prayed to the Divines, and Akatosh gave her the Amulet of Kings. That's where that comes from. And the Divines also sent Helena Whitestrake, which is the Divine Crusader we are seeking the armor of. And he's a pretty cool character. He's extremely racist, hates elves. It was justified at the time, though. Yeah, justified at the time because they were slavers. But there it is. And he kind of just... The lore is not entirely sure on him. He might be a divine cyborg from the future. He could be made of light. We're not sure. He also apparently had one of his arms was a cannon. Like a light laser cannon. Shoots light. Pretty cool. Okay, next one, just outside of Skingrad. Yeah, anyways, so he began fighting for Elysia. He slaughtered many elves, but then one day, I think Saint Elysia died. That might have been what happened. So then he went to go blow off some steam in the Imperial City, which was the capital of the alien empire at the time. Then he went to go fight Umaril, who was the champion of the aliens, as he was a powerful warrior because he was, you know, part divine. Well, part Daedric. So they fought. Well, Umaril summoned, or like sent his Daedra after him, the Aurorans. Talking about, he sent the Aurorans to weaken him, and he would not engage with Umaril until he bled, which he eventually did because there were a lot of Daedra, Daedra and alien soldiers, I think. Yes, Umaril was wounded before the battle, and then he fought Umaril, but he still won. But he was so weakened that the alien sorcerer kings that ruled over the empire then tore him apart, which is a little tragic. But makes for a good story. Now, despite Meridia being the patron saint of Umaril and the Auroran, she doesn't make an appearance in this DLC. I don't think she's really mentioned. Which is a shame because I do love her Scottish voice. Scottish or Irish. Gaelic of some sort. Probably just fast travel through these and make it faster. Well, I'm already on the way. Actually, we're gonna speed up this process.
What's that?
Huh?
Parry and strike.
Let's see. The shrine is somewhere around here. There it is. This one is Mara. Don't get off. It is not one root pulp. Right, next will be Debella up by Coral. South, I believe. A little bit south. Here it is. I don't think you have to actually go to these ones specifically, because there's like different ones for each of the divines spread throughout Cyrodiil, but these are the ones I marked. I don't feel like bothering with finding a more optimal route. Bella. Next is Akatosh, just south of Bruma. Probably should have Probably should have started closer to Bruma. Going uphill here. But I did not think that out. I'll be fine though.
What is it now?
I don't know. South from here. Maybe a misread location. Misread. Look at the map. Let me double check that. Oh, actually it's on the road. Oh, yeah, I didn't look at it. I didn't look at it right. This is so beautiful though. The snow night. That danger portal over there? What is that? Oh! Oh, torch? Yeah. That looked like something enchanted. Should be right over here. Guess I need to look at the map a third time. I bet it's up these stairs. Yep. This is supposed to be the snow effect? Yeah. Doesn't quite look as good as Skyrim's. Because these glow. Alright, there's Akatosh. Let's see, we'll go to Julianos, southeast of the Imperial City. I haven't even discovered anything out there. In that case, I see no reason to change course. I'll just teleport to the ruins here. Or fast travel. Oh, there's another portal over there. Why did you go out of your
Stand ready.
Getting
My
tired?
blood for the Empire.
silly biscuit? Oh, there it is right there. Get touched. No, you aren't the one I was coming for. You aren't the one I was looking for, are you? No, you weren't. Okay. Well, we got Stendar out of the way. Whoops. So, I think that was the southernmost one on the map, so... That saved us some trouble. Absolutely fucking trounced. Now this isn't an actual store, I assume. Yeah, no. It's weird to see that sign now. This was once an alchemy shop. I don't know what's weird about it. It's interesting. It's lore. Also, what happened this close to the Imperial City that destroyed that?
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
This
Man,
is the part where you
right
fall
here.
down and bleed to death.
There's a guard heading one way, there's a guard heading the other. Neither of them see this.
You're pathetic.
Oh, wait. Are one of you a woman?
Die!
No!
You have my ear, citizen.
Oh, we need to go this way. The way shrine should be like right over here. We consult the map. It's a little further ahead, I guess. Maybe in these trees here.
A little closer!
I'm already sick of it. I'm already done with it. Oh, there we are. guess we'll go get Kinnereth, and then we'll double back and then get Talus and Zenithar. Should be good. I'll wait till day. Nice. Romantic. For you guys. Yeah, there's more pipes. Whatever that is up ahead. Oh, what is that? Oh, wolf. Bandits or hunters? Goblins. Goblins. That's what that is.
Long burn the dragon fires! The training of thousands has passed through me.
So you are a Jedi. That's such a Jedi thing. He's a Jedi, guys. Oh, he doesn't do magic. Oh. More goblins. I'm not going to go over there. Okay. Exactly what's it? Okay. Now, there. Yeah, come on. There we go. There really, it feels like there should definitely be another city out this way, but there's not. I get the feeling that this is just one of those examples of the game not having enough time to, the developers not having enough time to develop everything they wanted to do. Actually, I feel like there was a scrap city, and I watched a video on that like a while ago. I'll have to check, but yeah, I definitely get the feeling that there should have been another settlement out here. Because it's like very barren. Although it could also be, at least they did it tastefully with the scrapping. Because it'd be weird if it kind of just disappeared. Well, I mean, it looks intentional how this area of the map is, for the most part, unsettled. Or sparsely populated. Like, it looks like this was meant to be this way, but it probably wasn't. But I think they did, that kind of did end up as the lore. Chopping goblins.
See you. What's new with you?
I saw some mud crabs by the water recently.
I think the Shrine of Periite is out this way as well. So, might have that marked for later. Is it? Yeah, it's like up this river actually. There is. Yeah, I think they changed it in the lore. I don't know if it was always like that, but I think they changed it to like, this area's the Nibene Basin. And the other one is the Clovian Highlands. Or the other side, like over here. And I think they changed the lore so that the Clovian Highlands were just always more developed than the Nibene Basin. This area would actually be home to like some weird imperial ancestor culture stuff. Like they're worshiping the vibes of the Hello. And they'd have like face paint, fur clothes. The clothing are kind of more
Hello, who's there?
we'll say civilized. Some weird bandits. None of you
mud crab's more fearsome than you.
This is racist. There's no heavy armor. Now, let me guess. You're a highwayman.
This is a holdup. Hand it up.
You're a little late. You probably should have tried to rob me earlier if you were.
A little closer.
Now, where were we? These are some steep roads. Yeah, it's weird that, like, this is... I mean, it's a little... This seems like a pretty well-maintained road. But there's no settlements between the Imperial City and here. Or between the Imperial City and Morrowind, pretty much. I mean, there's one city on this side of the map. Or on this side of the Niven Bay. It's Coral, but that's pretty far north. Like, you'll see, like there's, it makes a kind of a six-pointed, it would make a six-pointed star here if there was a city, like, here. Like, equal distance from the Imperial City in each direction, like north, east, northwest, west, southwest, west, southeast, east, south. But no. You can tell that was just meant to be, but it just didn't happen. Do we need to travel off the road here? Yes, we do. I need to look that up now. I need to know. Let's see. Oblivion's scrapped city. Let's see. Why did you turn on Siri? Fuck off. Oblivion's cut city by Triangle City. Here we go. Yeah! The city of Such. That's what it was called. Interestingly, it is not, or it would have been in between Kvatch and Skingrad. Or between Anvil and Kvatch. Which, like, these two are pretty close. I wouldn't think there'd need to be another city here, but I guess this was intended to be empty. Isn't that interesting? Because, like, this feels like it'd be the logical place to have a city. Unless they really just wanted to keep it, like, wilderness. You'll notice this, it's kind of like this in a lot of games. It'll just be like an empty area, you know, free map, or like an open map. Way shrine. Yeah, like in Skyrim, for example. Although their cities are more, their cities are pretty well scattered, pretty evenly. So there's not really an area with like no cities nearby. But you know, like Morthal, Dawnstar, Winterhold are all pretty small, so like there are cities up there, but they're fairly small. And not really cities. Anyways, that's Kinnereth down. We'll just fast travel back over here. And we'll just travel to the waterfront, swim across the river. But yeah, so there was a scrap city.
Everybody needs a copy of the Black Horse Courier.
Oh, yeah. don't think I've come to the waterfront. Float. That looks fun. We'll go over there later. Be surprised. Yeah, I don't think I've been to the waterfront in Remastered. I don't know why. It's got a good quest, but just haven't. Probably already done. Hello? Is this a skeleton? I do believe it is. Those look to be bones. Yup. There you are. Oh, that's an actual dog. That wasn't a wolf. Kind of feel bad now. It'll be okay. Fort Homestead.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get.
I don't know, Skyrim. I guess Skyrim does have some barren areas. But they feel more intense.
You do realize I've been holding back.
In between Falkreath, Markarth, and Whiterun, you know, that kind of
Die, Kerr!
But like, it feels intentional because they're like islands along the reach and stuff. Here they belong. Here, the Forsworn are camping out in the hills. Well, because they're hammers. Where was I going? Yeah, like, that's kind of meant to be barren. And then there's the north coast, like, west of Solitude. That's a fairly large area. And then there's, yeah, I guess, there's also, the area between Skyrim and, not between Whiterun and Northfall. So really just the, like, the big area of like, the whole of Whiterun, west of Whiterun. But it makes sense for Skyrim because, like, it's supposed to be an inhospitable land, kind of. Talos should be pretty much directly south here. Yeah, Skyrim's supposed to be kind of barren and inhospitable, but then, you know, Whiterun doesn't quite look like that, because there's not any snow over there, like there's in the lore. So it's just kind of, seems like prime farmland, but it's just been left empty. And it's like, it looks like the American frontier. Honestly, that might be like my favorite. I think that's my favorite area in Skyrim, just to wander around, like, northwestern part of Whiterun. Like around the mountains, where it, before it turns into swamp over by worship of heresy must not be a crime. Anyways, where is that? delay when you have the drugs. Brazil just has the poverty and also drugs. So yeah, actually no, crack then, yeah. Seems about right. Yeah, that goes to show you like the difference between Skyrim cities and Oblivion cities. It's like they didn't give like Dawnstar's supposed to be a major trading city for. You would think both Falkreath and Dawnstar are major trading cities in Skyrim, but neither of them really have walls. Like Breville trumps even them, which could be a stylistic choice because Cyrodiil's like the heartland of the Empire. There's like immigration and growing big sprawling cities. They aren't that sprawling in the game, of course, but you know, in lore at least. Like the Imperial City should be huge. But, you know, that's always an issue.
Showing your face is the largest mistake you'll ever make.
You're in a very nice province. I don't see why so many of you have turned to infantry. Here's Breville. Here's Anuthwil. These things. I was scared. These things scared me when I saw them. Like Bigfoot. Well, if you're looking at it from a distance, it looks just like Bigfoot from the Bigfoot game. Is that? I think it's just called Bigfoot. Yeah, it's just a little spooky. Anyways. Here's Breville. Look at it. It's interesting because it's got like a nice stone wall here, but then it's got these shitty little wooden fortifications on it. We'll go there later. Alright, let's check the map again. It should be. It's right there. I see it. Oh, a bear. Oh.
You're well met, traveler. Have you heard the call of the prophet? Do you walk the pilgrim's way?
Yes. I seek the Way Shrine.
As do I. Perhaps we can share the road, as long as our paths lie together. I have taken up the prophet's call to defend the faith. Only a true knight, wielding the Crusader's relics, can stop the evil that now threatens us. I walk the pilgrim's way, as did the questing knights of old. I would be glad of your company on the road, if your way lies with mine. The blessings of the night on your quest.
This is my last wish.
Perhaps
So no,
our paths
I don't think it
will
does. He's cool. Alright, rejoice, you've completed the pilgrimage of the 9 Way Shrines. You gain the new power of Pilgrim's Grace. Right on. Let's see. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Let's see. stats, 10 points. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright, I've completed my pilgrimage to the way shrine of the divines. I should pray and wait for a vision to guide me on my quest for the Crusader. Oh. Huh?
Your prayers have woken me from my endless dream. Or perhaps you have entered my dream, and I still sleep. I think others have sometimes spoken to me. Others like you, but my memory is doubtful. Perhaps the others came after you. Your need must be great for the gods to allow us to speak. Has Umaril the Accursed found a way back? The foulest of a foul race. 1,000 curses upon his unholy name. I thought I'd won, but I should have known. The slave masters are a cunning breed. Umaril found a way to cheat death as I could not. If you would seek for my relics, I know little that can help you. All that has passed since my death is like mist that my mind cannot take hold of. My friends built a shrine upon the site of my death, where the elves tormented me in a final act of revenge. I can show you where it once stood. Perhaps it is there still. Fare thee well, Sir Knight. May the gods grant you to destroy Umaril utterly, as I failed to do.
What? Like how he shook his head back and forth and walked away.
Let's continue on.
No, we're doing my fucking quest. Upon completing my pilgrimage to the Way Shrines, I received a mission for the Divine Crusader, Eleanor Whitestrait. He revealed the location of his lost shrine, which is where I should begin my quest for the relics of the Crusader. Okay. Go ahead and go sleep in Brazil. Big mistake, I know. I'll wake up with no septums. Are they called septums? Are they called drakes? No, not drakes. Septums, right? Gold? Just gold? I don't know. I think they're septums still.
Greetings to you.
And to you. Welcome to Brazil.
How goes it?
This is just a nasty city. Hello.
Gilgondrin. Silver home on the water has beds and food. What's your pleasure?
Bed.
There's a room free, all right. Best you'll find in Bravil, if I do say so. 20 gold, and it's yours for the night. Right. You'll have to go upstairs to the second floor. Your room is the second door on the right, before the staircase. Thank you for your patronage. Be seeing you.
Well, it certainly is nicer than some homes in Breville. I'll give him that. Can't believe how easy it is. You just have to go a little crazy. Then suddenly it all makes sense and everything you do turns to gold. Alright, let's put some points into speed. And some points into agility. And some strength. I like the little, the pilgrimage quest. It's nice. Just having a reason to walk around the citadel.
Will it help an old beggar?
The lucky old lady. I know your secret. I know your secret. You should be ashamed. I like the theory. I heard a theory that I like. Makes a lot of sense, I think. That the reason Breville is so poor is because it is not really in a convenient spot along the trade route. It's like, if someone's going to trade in the Imperial... If someone's going to trade with Cyrodiil, there's 3 cities along the Nibene Bay. There's the Imperial City, Breville, and Leyawind. If you've come from far away and you need to dock, the first place you're going to stop is...
Greetings, Breton.
And then, you know, if you're going on to the Imperial City, you'll just go to the Imperial City. It's not that far from Leyawind. So you'll just pass over Brazil. Brazil.
As a blade, we should get moving. I won't rest easy until Martin is safe at Cloud Roulette.
But, you know, if you've got a short journey, you'll just, like, if you're coming from the next province over, if you're coming from Anvil even, well, maybe not Anvil. Anvil, you probably won't stop in Leyawind, but, like, if you're coming from, let's say, here and elsewhere, you'll just, like, go straight to the Imperial City. It's not that far. So that, because, like, there's no real reason to stop in Breville, because Leyawind's just better. Leyawind's better, and the Imperial City's way better. So, like, if you're gonna make a stop, you're gonna do it in Leyawind. Like, you could just sell your goods in Leyawind, let the traders there, like, take it to the Imperial City if they want, or if they're going to or not. Or you could just go to the Imperial City yourself. Like, there's no reason to really stop in the middle. And I think it makes a lot of sense. Jaunt over here to the hidden shrine. It's in the water, isn't it? I don't have a water. Do I? Oh dear, maybe I should have done the Mage's Guild first. Oh well. I feel regret. Why'd they put it at the bottom of the river? Oh, what a lavish tomb they've constructed for him. I was going to say, it seems... I don't know if I would consider it an honor or... I don't know if I consider it an honor or disrespectful to bury him in a captured alien. Especially when filled with the dead. Yes, clearly they did not, clearly they didn't want to disgrace him to be buried in an elven ruin, so they constructed a man-made ruin in here. Oh, hello. I found the body of Sir Amiel, who appears to have perished centuries ago while questing for the shrine of the Crusader. Perhaps I can find some clues on his body on my own quest. Yes. Was member of the Knights of Nine, holy honor, recover the relics of the Crusader through everything in his journal after the publication of their former headquarters, and at the Priory of Nine West Wall. Once I've recovered the helm from the shrine of the Crusader, I should proceed to the old Priory. Light armor, heavy armor. Light. No, thank you. Now that was a nice ring. This journal is a record of failure. My failure. In the immediate sense, this is no doubt obvious. If you are reading this, you are probably standing over my body, slain in the depths of the shrine of the Crusader. Perhaps the gods granted me the gift of at least glimpsing the holy helm before I die. Undeserving though I am. I must believe that you are indeed a holy knight, following in my footsteps in the quest of the relics of the Crusader. It is to you, Sir Knight, of my hopes, that I direct these words. May the account of my failure help you avoid my fate. I'm not reading all this. It's not as funny as the vampire lusting over that orc. Too old for such a task. This question has been taken up by the next generation of the Knights of Nine. Sir Caius and Sir Beric, which the rest of us stay behind and spun tales of their days of glory. The next generation, Sir Beric is my embittered enemy. The rest of my old companions are all dead. There is only me, the last stubborn knight of a failed order. For many years I blamed Sir Beric for the dissolution of the order, but in my old rage I finally couldn't recognize my own part in those tragic events. I now believe that the seeds of our own destruction were sown early, and we did not ripen until late. I said I'm not going to read this, but now I am. Even in the first heady days, questing for the cuirass, always in trouble with that word. The cuirass with Sir Caius and Sir Toril. I set the pattern of personal glory. The cuirass was mine, and although it resided in the priory, I wore it in battle, except to be claimed with my fellows, and the people fortunately reigned. So with the sword and breeze covered by Sir Beric, his personal arms, gauntlets to Sir Casimir. Why not? Should the holy weapons lie idle while there is evil be vanquished? The night guard and farewell. I seal the stairs and only my ring. Okay. Wear the ring. That's all I needed. let Martin heal the zombies. I don't want I thought I did. No. Here we are. I've recovered the helm of the Crusader, the first piece of the Crusader's relics. Now that I've recovered the helm, I should proceed to the Friary of the Nine to see if it still holds the cuirass of the Crusader. Alright, here we go. Let's don this thing. Fortify restoration, fortify personality. Very nice. Drop the Legion helmet. Put it in place. This is Indiana Jones. Whoops. There we go. Way out. I could have just jumped over the railing, actually. Yeah, go that way. I like that idea. I think that's a smart idea. What sword did he have? Fine steel longsword. I've just got a regular steel longsword. It's the same, I guess. Wait, there's engravings on this one, okay. However, they give no tactical advantage whatsoever. These skeletons are tough. Nope, don't attack Martin. No, you don't want to do that. Okay, we were down there. Yes, we go this way. Yes. Oh, look at that helmet. It's glorious. And it matches the steel quite nicely, actually. Not perfectly, but quite nicely. Alright, I probably better get going in a second, so. Let's see. Close enough to get to. Not really. Okay. We'll hold off here. We'll go get the cuirass. Cuirass. You get it. We'll get the chest plate next time. The breastplate. We got the helmet. We're on our way to being a hero. Martin is desperately waiting. eagerly waiting for his time to shine, but it is not yet. He can be my lackey